What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to New Japan Review, the show from January 4th, 2020, as I give you Wrestle Kingdom 14 1.4 Night 1 results that took place obviously in Tokyo, Japan, in the Tokyo Dome, with the attendance of 40,008 in attendance. The tagline was Liger, the final pinnacle of strength, birth of legend. Birthplace of legend, meant to say. So let me try this again. The tagline is for Wrestle Kingdom 14. It's called Liger, the final pinnacle of strength, birthplace of legend. Under the promotion of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Your commentators, which I'm going to just say the English commentators, just me listen to English. Mr. Juicy, Gino, Gabino, Kevin Kelly, Chris Charleston, and Rocky Romero. Rocky Romero also did commentary for the pre-show as well, which I'll get to momentarily. Ring announcer, someone named by Heidi Kasu Tanaka was the ring announcer for Jushin Thunder Liger's match, which I'll get to Jushin Thunder Liger momentarily. Well, let me get to the other ring announcers as well. Kaimi Haiko Osaki and Makoto Abe. There you go. And as for the referees, you got Kenta Sato, Marty Asami, Marty Asami, excuse me, Red Shoes Uno, and Tiger Hattori. Let me say this again. Tiger Hattori, who refereed the match on just one match on Wrestle Kingdom on night 1. We'll get to that. All right, let's get right to it now, folks. Let's start first of all start off with Wrestle Kingdom night 1 from January 4th, 2020, because there are two nights for pertains to Wrestle Kingdom 14 that already happened on January 4th, 2020, and another one that has to be done yet, which it's gonna be on January 5th, 2020, which it's great. Let's see how they continue on with this. But other than that, maybe first talk about this one match. There's a dark match that happened. It has not been televised, especially a Stardom special tag team match that's in 9 minutes and 4 seconds. A dark match that feature, and bear with me, folks, when we're chance to me pronouncing these names. You had Mayu Iwatani and Arisa Hoshiki defeating Hana Kimura and Gilia. Now I don't know how the match happened. I don't know how the match ends up being. I don't know if it was good. Because it's a dark match. But if there's any footage out there, I'm gonna try to find it and see how it was, and then I'll get back to you on that one. But let's get to the pre-show, because that's something that I did actually watch on the Japan World, and it featured an 8-man tag team match that lasted 7 minutes and 36 seconds. You had Tua Henra, Ken Carl Fredericks, Clark Connors, and Alex Coughlin defeating the Great Bash Heel in Togi Makabe, Tomoaki Hama, and they were teamed up with the Young Lions in Yota Tusuyi, Tusuyi. I'm assuming that's how you say his last name. Yuya Mora. I'm assuming that's say his name. But match itself, I thought it was decent. I enjoyed the match for what it was. I thought it was decent. Then we get to a tag team match that was part of the World Tag League of 2019. It lasted 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Basically, it's a rematch from that tournament that they did in 2019 between the Ten Kosi and Hiroyoshi Tensa and Satoshi Kojima, defeating Yuji Nagate and Manabu Nakanishi. Match itself was good. A good tag team match. I enjoyed it for what it was, and that was the pre-show. Now let's get to the main card of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 14 Night 1 for this review. Before I do, let me just do something here. Okay, where is it? All right, I got it. All right. Now, here we go. So, the opening match was a 6-man tag team match, which was a special tag team match, a special attraction match, and a nostalgia match as well, where it pertains to bring back old school legends, where it pertains to the rivalries and tag teams, along with at the time of his past with Jushin Thunder Liger. Basically, Jushin Thunder Liger's past comes in, just if they're opponents of his or partners of them of his, they all came back for the special occasion, and then also we add in Tiger Mask, and we also add in Ryusuke Takachi. But you have your referee, who's a special guest referee, who goes by the name of No Real Honaka. And this match lasted 8 minutes and 52 seconds. This is one of Jushin Thunder Liger's retirement. One of his last matches before he retires for Wrestle Kingdom. But it will feature these legendary names, and here they are. And bear with me, folks, as I go through this. Naiki Sano, Shinjaro Otani, excuse me, Shinjaro Otani. Tatsuhato Takiwa and Ryusuke Takachi, with, by the way, Kuniaki, Kobayashi, and they defeated Jushin Thunder Liger Tatsumi Fujinami, the great Sakugi. Oh, yeah, the great Shasuke. Shasuke. Let me say it again. The great Sasuke. There you go. And Tiger Mask, also with El Samurai. So yeah, this was a 8-man tag team match, and I thought it was a very good match, a very good nostalgia match. Jordan, night one was great. Yes, it was, and we're not. It's not over yet because we got night two to look forward to, which is going to be later on, and I cannot wait. But yeah, night one was indeed great. So yeah, this match happened. This is one of Justin Liger's final matches before he retires, and I thought the match was good. Surprisingly, I thought Liger was going to pick up a win here, but he ends up losing. Not only he lost the match, but he lost to Takuchi. Takachi. Takuchi. Yeah. Ryusuke Takuchi. Sometimes I keep pronouncing his last name wrong sometimes. But again, yeah, bear with me, folks. I'm trying my absolute best. But it was very emotional though. Because it's gonna be one of those times where I'm gonna miss watching Justin Liger wrestle. And it's another thing too. Justin Liger, he can still wrestle. He can still go. I don't know why he's gonna retire. Because I heard a commentary that Justin Liger says this is his decision that he wants to retire anyways. So I don't know why he decided to choose this time. Why he wants to retire. But he looks like he can still go. And it's unfortunate he's going to be retiring without wrestling Rey Mysterio Jr. in New Japan because I was assuming it was going to be I was hoping maybe we was going to get that sometimes, but then again, Rey Mysterio Jr. is signed with WWE, so it's impossible to get that anyways because WWE doesn't want that to happen anyways. WWE doesn't want to work with any promotions, but they work with with other sponsorships, but they won't work with. But anyways, this is not about WWE. This is about New Japan Pro Wrestling. But the point is, I wish Justin Liger would have wrestled Rey Mysterio Jr. before one more time, but in the stage of New Japan Pro Wrestling before he retires. But we was getting that too, but unfortunately, Rey Mysterio Jr. got hurt. Unfortunately, well, and it was back when in 2018 that happened. Oh yeah, it was 2018. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I would have loved to see him wrestle against the Great Muta for the last time. Because remember their rivalries back in the 90s, the Great Muta versus Jushin Liger. I would at least love to see that before he retires. Great Muta, he still wrestles too. Yeah, he's not in his prime anymore, but he can still wrestle. He can still go in the ring. He can still hold his own. But I would love to see the Great Muta versus Jushin Liger one last time before they Jushin Liger decides to hang his boots up. But yeah, the match itself, I thought it was pretty good. Next match, we get another 8-man tag team match. That's at 8 minutes and 39 seconds. We got the Suzuki Gun, which is Zack Sabre Jr., Minoru Suzuki, Taichi, and El Desperado, defeating Los Ingobernables de Japón, Sanada, Evo, Shingo Takachi, and Bushi by submission. Zack Sabre Jr. Had Bushi in the submission hole, making him submit. And I was gonna say Jushin, not Jushin. Zack Sabre Jr. did not want to let go, so Sanada got in the ring and got him off of him, and Zack Sabre Jr. ends up leaving, and we'll be seeing them on night 2 when Zack Sabre Jr. defends his British Heavyweight Championship title against Sanada. But I'll get to that when I do the preview of it, though. And the match itself was good. I thought the match was good. You know. Um, and there you go. And nothing to say about that. Moving on. Another 8-man tag team match. That's 8 minutes and 17 seconds, representing Chaos, Hiroki Goto, Tomohiro Ishii, Toru Yano, and Yoshihashi, defeating Bullet Club, which is Kenta, Balak Fale, Yujiro Takahashi, who is the Tokyo Pimp, who is being copied by Peter, let's say, and Chase Owens, who is the real crown jewel, unlike WWE's crown jewel, Saudi Arabia bullshit. I had to do it, folks. I'm sorry, I had to do it. Okay, enough with WWE. So yeah, let me say his name again. Takahashi's first name, Yujiro Takahashi. Hopefully I said it right. Who's the Tokyo Pimp, and he's got his woman, with him, the stripper, Peter, and that's really her. I don't know if that's her real name, but I'm assuming that's supposed to be her nickname because she's supposed to be the Black Bunny of Easter, whatever. I don't know. But she looks sexy though. She's got her. Oh my! I love me some. Anyways, but yeah, the match itself I thought was good. It was a good match. Kenta barely got in the match. I don't understand if that's because he wants to save his energy until he wrestles Hiroki Goto on night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom for his never away championship title against Hiroki Goto. For Wrestle Kingdom on night 2, 14. So, but yeah, I thought the match was good. And Yano was being funny in this match, by the way. Basically hitting the back of the head of Balak Fale. I thought that was hilarious. But there you go. That was the match. I thought it was good. Then we get to a tag team match for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. That lasted 13 minutes and 25 seconds. You have Finn Juice, of Juice Robinson and David Finlay, who I love to call Prince Finlay, who is the son of Fit Finlay. But they were also known as the World Tag League 2019 champions. Basically the winners of that tournament, because when it tends to win that World Tag League, you get a shot of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship titles at Wrestle Kingdom, and this is the way to get against the Gorillas of Destiny, Tamatonga and Tanga Lola, being accompanied by Jado, representing Bullet Club. So the Gorillas of Destiny were the tag team champions on this night. Match started when Finn Juice left the ring to go right after the Gorillas of Destiny because they were building up a rivalry in 2019, and they start fighting on the stage, and then obviously Gorillas of Destiny, God, they got the better of it, and the match continued on back in the ring. Match not continue until they got at ringside. But once they got at ringside, now the match immediately started, and match itself was pretty good. But shockingly, I was going for Gorillas of Destiny to go over here because I did not see Finn Juice winning this match to become tag team champions, but they proved me wrong here. They actually won the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. Who knew? I wasn't mad at it. Unlike what's his name again? His name is Gino. Yeah, Gino Gabino. Yeah, Gino, Mr. Juicy, Gino Gabino. He was upset at it because he's I guess I don't think he's part of Bullet Club, but he's associated with Bullet Club, and he's supposed to be a commentator. So, and I thought that he's a wrestler too, by the way. I don't know if he still wrestles though, but yeah. But yeah, I can't believe it. Finn Juice wins and beat Guerrillas of Destiny, become a new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, and again, I couldn't believe it. Then we get to the next match, which is a Texas Death Match for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship, where the match has you can only win a match by a 10 countout, kind of like a last man standing, by knockout, or by submission. Pinfalls don't count. This is a Texas Texas Death Match I've never seen before, where it changes to this type of rules. But then again, I could be wrong. But this match lasted 14 minutes and 26 seconds, and it featured the challenger, the Death Rider, Jon Moxley, an AEW star, an AEW wrestler from All Elite Wrestling, as he defeats the IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion Archer, who representing the Suzuki Goons. And I love Lance Archer's outfit, by the way. When he came out with the red vest and the helmet that he wore, the spiked helmet that he used by the way on Jon Moxley in the match, to make him bleed. And he had the red pants to go along with it. Lance Archer's he was all out. He was going all out in this event to look apart, and he did. I love the outfit that he wear. Jon Moxley, that's nothing too. Jon Moxley, as always, he comes from the crowd like he always does. And he had a nice leather jacket in the back with written Moxley. That's written Mox, but it wasn't painted in. It wasn't in color orange. It was in the color of green. And I say to myself, I'm not feeling that. I'm sorry, I did not feel that color at all. I don't understand why he went for the color green. He should have just went for the color orange like he always did. I thought that fitted more. But green, I didn't like that. It's just a little nitpick of it though. Just a little nitpick. Not too serious, but still. But Moxley got to the ring. He brought his chairs in the ring and his trash can lids. They brought and they used tables in the match. They used candlesticks. You have the lion, the young lions involved as well in the match. Oh my god, it was insane. I'm not saying they interfere. Basically, they were used as as dummies, crash dummies to take bumps. That's what they were used for. But it was good though. I enjoyed the match though for what it was. In fact, let me see if they're on my notes here. Let me see. Nope, not much there. But yeah, but a lot of steel chests in this match, folks. I was expecting we're testing on this Texas Death Match. I was expecting barbed wires, a baseball bat, a crowbar, I was expecting this match to go all out with potential, using weapons, serious weapons, instead of just seeing just chairs, tables, and candlesticks and trash cans. Especially in New Japan, I was expecting some extreme weapons to be involved in this match, but we didn't get any of that. Other than what? That's Archer's helmet with the spikes on it that he used on Jon Moxley, which again I gotta point that out. But Lance Archer, my God, Lance Archer, when he when I say about working to young lions being used as crash dummies to take bumps, there was a lot of these young lions, a couple of young lions that were down because of Lance Archer, and Jon Moxley came back up too. And Lance Archer, in the ring, running the ropes, and then flying over the top rope onto a pile of bodies. That was incredible. Oh yeah. Also, Lance Archer had a plastic bag with him, and he used his ED claw, everybody dies claw, onto Jon Moxley to make him suffocate so he could get knocked out. And Moxley ends up fighting back though. So in the end, so basically it was basically like what pertains to the 10 count. It's like a last man standing match. What pertains to a knockout, it's like kind of like a like an MMA type of way, same thing with submission. But this was basically like an extreme match that that everyone was looking forward to seeing. They didn't go all out with it, but it was at least it was still enough where fans still loved the match, and I loved the match too. In the end, Jon Moxley hits the Death Rider, in America, the Barn DT, where it used to be called the Dirty Deeds in WWE. We was Dean Ambrose. But in other wrestling promotions, since Jon Moxley working for like a AEW, it's called the Paradigm Shift. But in New Japan Pro Wrestling, it's the Death Rider, and that which is also his nickname. Kind of like also with Kazuchika Okada, where it pertains to him being called a Rainmaker and his maker. The whole just record clothesline that he does. But yeah, Jon Moxley ends up going for the Death Rider onto Lance Archer and went to both tables. And Moxley gets up, Lance Archer didn't get up, and referee got to count of 10. So that means Jon Moxley is your winner. And surprisingly, new IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. And guess what, folks? I predicted Jon Moxley to win, and for a good reason why. I wanted him to win as well. Now I didn't know for sure he was going to win the match, but he did, and I'm glad he did. But at the same time, I feel sorry for Lance Archer. In a way, feel bad for Lance Archer because I feel like he was like a placement holder for that belt until Jon Moxley returned. That's how I feel like when Lance Archer losing the belt, because let's face it, Lance Archer would not been the United States champion if Jon Moxley would never have had that issue of trying to get to Japan, because there was a tsunami that caused him to not make it to the to that flight to get to Japan to, I think it was the King of Pro Wrestling event. He couldn't make it, unfortunately. And the rules is if you can't make it, in the Japan rules, if you can't make it, you're stripped. And as Archer, in Blessing in Disguise, he was the guy that they chose to face Juice Robinson for the title, and he won on that night. And yeah, Lance Archer, he got what he deserved. I thought he deserved it. But after being Juice Robinson for the title, and then being David Finlay, to retain the title. I don't remember if he defended afterwards on pertains to it, but I feel like after all that, he was just a placement holder of that United States Championship title until Jon Moxley gets it back from him, and this was on the stage for him to do it. So I kind of feel bad for him, but hey, at least he was the United States champion. Yeah, at least he held on to a singles title in New Japan, and that was good enough and that should be good enough for him. Hopefully, he'll win win back again, or maybe he'll go to another belt that could suit him very well, like the never openweight championship title. I think that'll be good. It's more for to come for Lance Archer in 2020, especially entering in this new decade. Yes, hopefully he'll get what he deserves again. But Jon Moxley, he's the winner. After the match, Jon Moxley gets the microphone. He cuts the promo, and basically cuts the promo to Juice Robinson, and that was basically it. I don't remember how he said it in the promo. That's just on my note here. No, not that I can find though. Not I can find. But But yeah, Moxley obviously let Juice Robinson know. You know, I guess in a way unfinished business, whatever. So I don't know what he mean by that. Maybe it's the match that they're gonna have no disqualification because they'll because again Moxley was supposed to have that match against Juice Robinson in a no disqualification match, but it ends up being with Lance Archer. It was gonna be a regular match by the way, but Lance Archer wanted to be a no disqualification. That's if Juice Robinson was okay with it, which he was, and it ended up being a no disqualification because of that. So hopefully, Moxley and Juice Robinson can get that match again under no disqualification rules for Wrestle Kingdom on January 5th, which is later on, obviously. But yeah, match itself was I enjoyed the match. I loved it. It was good. Next, we get to the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Lasted 24 minutes and 33 seconds. You have the returning from injury. He actually returned back in 2019. He returned back at Power Struggle to confront Will Ospreay. But it was the return of representing Los Ingobernables de Albon, the ticking time bomb, Hiromu Takahashi. And he defeats, representing Chaos, who was the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. And this match was pretty damn good. It was a damn good match. It was what I expected, what pertains to showcasing what these junior heavyweights can do in the square circle, not just in the square circle, but also outside of the square circle. And they showcased it very, very, very good, into its full potential. Hiromu Takahashi's entrance, he had a jacket or a trench coat, whatever, with feathers. I wasn't that crazy about his entrance, more pertains to the feathers and all that. I was expecting him, going all out with his entrance, but the feathers thing, I wasn't feeling it. With Ospreay, he did the entrance from coming out of the stage, and that's nothing. Or Hiromu Takahashi used to do that before too. I don't understand why he didn't do it now, unless Will Ospreay wanted to do that entrance, and he did. He popped out of the stage like a Rey Mysterio Jr. does. Back in the days of WWE Ruthless Aggression era. And Will Ospreay had a nice trench coat with a tiger, a white tiger, shoulder. I can't remember what side it was though, but it was pretty damn cool. And he was wearing all white and with some purple, yellow, or orange design type of way. It was pretty cool though. And he had his own samurai sword that was given to him as he got near the ringside by one of the young lions, because he's supposed to be an assassin, an aerial assassin. So it was pretty cool that happened. But the match itself, damn good match, folks. A lot of cool spots in the match between both guys. It was just it was innovative in a way, and I loved it. It was all I wanted. Pertains to a junior, to what a junior heavyweight wrestlers can do in that ring. In the end, so at one point, Will Ospreay hit the I don't remember what he hit first. All right, so let's think about that other match. That happened on the apron. And I wish there was some kind of note here I could find too, but no, there isn't. But other than that, I enjoyed Will Ospreay's hidden blade to Hiromu Takahashi, which was pretty nice. He didn't get concussed, unlike what happened with Kota Ibushi from last year. That was insane. But Hiromu Takahashi ends up taking it to Will Ospreay. He hit him with the time bomb, but Ospreay kicked out of it. He kicked out of it, and then Hiromu Takahashi later on, he goes for another slam onto Will Ospreay. Now it's hard to describe it, but it's like he got in a tombstone position, but he wraps on one leg, and then wraps the arm, gets the arm, and slams him down. And I say to myself, what the hell was that move? And he won with, he won with it. So yeah, Hiromu Takahashi won, and I already said Ray. He beat Will Ospreay, but that's how he beat him. And I said to myself, what is that move? And then later on, it was explained after the show was over that it was called. Basically Hiromu Takahashi calls it Time Bomb 2. So that was an incredible finishing move there by Hiromu Takahashi. Incredible. But yeah, that match was great. Loved the match. Then we get to the IWGP Intercontinental Championship that lasted 33 minutes and 54 seconds with the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, Tetsuya Naito, defeating the IWGP Intercontinental Champion representing Bullet Club, Switchblade, Jay White, being accompanied by Gedo. Oh, by the way, before I move on, I forgot to mention, in the tag team match for the IWGP Tag Team Championship, the referee of the match was Tiger Hattori. So that was one of his matches that he was going to referee before he retires too as well. So it's not just Jushin Thunder Liger who's retiring this year. It's also Tiger Hattori who's also retiring, represents him being a referee. And I think he's going to referee again on night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. I don't know what match he's going to referee in, but we have to wait and see. But I'll look forward to it though. But back to the match. Naito and Jay White, they had a good match. I love the match that they had. It was you had Gedo's interference. You had cheating involved in the match. You have a referee bump in the match too as well. When it tends to Red Shoes getting hurt in the match. And you had Naito and Jay White spin at each other at one point. A lot of good moves happened in the match too as well between these two. Naito showing the knee because Jay White was talking the knee, and they kept talking about on commentary when it comes to the story about his knee, which it did play into the match, and it was nice, good storytelling there, especially when it comes to how it all came about. In the end, Tetsuya Naito, like I said, right, he defeated Jay White to become the Intercontinental Champion, to become the new Intercontinental Champion, and he did. And yes, Tetsuya Naito is the IWGP Intercontinental Champion again, 5th time of being Intercontinental Champion by hitting his fish move, Destino, and I loved it. It was well deserved, and the right guy won. Nothing against Jay White. I love Jay White, but Tetsuya Naito, he had a proposition. I mean, he had a prophecy he had to fulfill, and this is destiny, or should I say, it's his destino to do it, and that is to not only to be Intercontinental Champion, but to also be the IWGP Heavyweight Champion as well at the same time. Can he do it? I believe he can, and he better. He should. But I'll get to more of that once we get to the next match, which was the main event match. But props to Tetsuya Naito for becoming the IWGP Intercontinental Champion, which I predicted he would win it, and I'm glad he did. Right, and like I said again, the right guy won, in my opinion. And finally, the main event for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, one of the most prestigious World Championship titles in pro wrestling history today. It lasted 39 minutes and 16 seconds. You had I forgot to mention Tetsuya Naito had entrance. He had a nice trench coat. And with some kind of gray fur, I believe. And obviously he's wearing long pants. long slacks, and a black shirt. He had an interesting mask. Uh, I'm assuming supposed to be supposed to be an animal, deer, or whatever, with and it had a cool design of blood and skull, whatever. It was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. Um, so yeah, but yeah, the main event, like I said, the main event, IWGP Heavyweight Championship title, 39 minutes and 16 seconds. The representing Chaos, who is the IWGP and Heavyweight Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, defeats the Golden Star, who won the G1 Climax 29 back in 2019, and Kota Ibushi, the challenger. And before I get to the match itself, Okada, his entrance, I love his entrance. His entrance was the best entrance I saw on that night. So there was a screen, and it gave me Michael Jackson vibes, representing me seeing the screen. But I'm not saying it was like a Michael Jackson type of performance. But I'm just saying it's just giving me that type of vibe. But there was an introduction of Okada. Basically it was rain. It was rain falling, and it was like thunder, whatever, and then also fire, flames, whatever. It was all over the place. And also I saw some walking, and obviously it was Okada. He was walking. And Okada was doing his pose and everything. Him being the Rainmaker and everything. And then we see these two statues of I think of soldiers, or whatever, guards. And they're going to attack Okada, and Okada does his pose again of the Rainmaker, and he destroys them both. And more effects of it coming up, and also it went away. I guess the screen went. I don't know how it was done. I can't remember how it was done, but Okada is being there, and then he's wearing a nice white trench coat. I can't remember if he was wearing his usual golden chain, represents him being a Rainmaker, but he had on the skirt of it was all white too, and it basically it glowed in the dark because at one point it was lights was fading, the lights was dimming, and then we see some colorful glow of Okada's his of his attire. It was like neon lights in a way. It was pretty cool. It was basically it's kind of a little difficult for me to describe it, but it was pretty damn cool. If you see that entrance, yeah, I know what I mean, man. It was a damn cool entrance, and I loved it. So Kara, like he always does, removes the skirt, and he's wearing shorts, not his ordinary shorts though. He's wearing short tights, that. He's wearing new ring attire now. Still in the shorts, but is a lot more shorter now. Now let's get to the match. The match was great. It started off a little rough at first, but it picked up. And then Kota Ibushi was looking so evil at one point in this match, where he didn't care about the rules. He just wanted to destroy Okada. And these guys keep going back and forth at each other. They were basically, were giving us a show here. And this is basically are also kind of a way of a rematch from the G1 Climax. But it just turned out pretty damn good in this match, folks. A lot of cool spots in the match. A lot of cool innovative moves from Okada and from Ibushi. Oh my god, it was unbelievable. Yeah, they could have wrestled for another few more minutes, and that I still would enjoy the match for what it was. It was just an incredible main event match from night one for Wrestle Kingdom 14, and I actually wish it never ended from there, man. It was just unbelievable. It was just incredible. So the finish of the match. Well, at first, Kota Ibushi, he went for a lot of finishing moves. Shinsuke Nakamura's and finish move, the the Bomaye. He at one point even did the V trigger in honor of his former tag partner Kenny Omega, who were they were once called the Golden Lovers. The Golden Lovers. And then he goes for his Kamagoye, which is that's his finishing move. Okada kicks out of it though. And he at one point tried to go for his other finishing move, the Phoenix Splash, but unfortunately didn't connect with it. And Kota Ibushi, before I get to the finish too, though, Kota Ibushi was doing all his combo striking moves and all that. It was unbelievable. It was freaking incredible. It was hard. It was hard for me to keep up on what he was doing there. You know, all these strikes they was doing. And then we get to Okada. Okada at one point hit the Rainmaker, but Kota Ibushi kicked out of it. No one's ever kicked out of the Rainmaker, other than what last time someone did it. It was if I recall, last time someone did it was Hiroshi Tanahashi, and I think Kenny Omega did it too before at one point too as well. But don't quote me on that one though. But Okada, at one point he went for a tombstone to Ibushi on the apron, by the way, a tombstone pop driver on the apron. Nice. And then in the end, he goes for a tombstone. He goes for a distance Rainmaker, and he goes for the Rainmaker at the end of the match. And yes, this time when he hits the Rainmaker again, he gets the win, and still IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada, still the champion, which means he's going to night 2 for Wrestle Kingdom 14 on January 5th against Tetsuya Naito for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship and for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Speaking of the Intercontinental Champion, IWGP Intercontinental Champion Tetsuya Naito confronts Okada because he cuts a promo to him after Kota Ibushi was taken out of the match. Out the ring, I meant to say, and said to to Okada, and this is Naito saying this to Okada. He says, "Do you remember what he said to me 2 years ago?" He says, he'd love to have a match with me again at Wrestle Kingdom. Hopefully, and here we are, 2 years later. Here we are. And Naito says, I hope you remember what I said last year too. I don't remember if that's how he said it, but he says his prophecy is about to come true. He wants to become not only Intercontinental Champion, but as an as an IWGP Heavyweight Champion, basically holding 2 belts that has never been done before in New Japan Pro Wrestling history. No one in New Japan Pro Wrestling history has ever held on to not 1, but 2 of the most important belts in New Japan Pro Wrestling history. That is the IWGP Heavyweight and Intercontinental Championship. Not Shinsuke, not Hiroshi, not Tanahashi, not Omega, not even Okada. Because let's face it, Okada never cared for that belt anyways. The Intercontinental title belt. So Naito wants to be the first. And I hope he does, which I'll get to more of that when I do the preview. But there you go. That was it. And then Okada sends us home with his promo. What pertains to Kota Ibushi, give him the fight of his life, and then what pertains to facing Naito. He says he doesn't care, and then he said it on commentary in the middle of the ring, kind of promo saying he don't care for the Intercontinental title. There you go. So there you go. And no, there was no graffitis. There was no graffitis and all that. They're saving that one for the next night of Wrestle Kingdom 14 on January 5th of that main event, where it's going to be about the double gold dash between Tetsuya Naito, the Intercontinental Champion, versus Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, where the winner of that match will leave with both belts. But I'll get to more of that when I do the preview of it, because I think you should tune in for the preview of me talking about that match, folks, because that's gonna be the one match I'm really looking forward to the most, next to Chris Jericho versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, and some other matches too. But again, I'll get to more of that when I get to the preview of it. But there you go. That's my take on that. And that was the show. So that was it for Wrestle Kingdom 14 for night 1 on January 4th, 2019. I mean, on January 4th, 2020. There you go. So for now, my overall rating. In fact, yeah, I'll go for right now. My overall rating for the show for Wrestle Kingdom 14 on night 1, I'm gonna go with a 9 out of 10. And with that being said, thank you all for watching for It's Natural Born Driller, saying peace on the streets. Well, this was your New Japan review on the show from January 4th, 2020, with the Wrestle Kingdom 14 Night 1 results. Until next time, folks, which probably it's gonna be it's later on, where we tends to give you the New Japan review of Wrestle Kingdom 14 on January 5th, where it pertains to night 2. That'll be the next one. But until then, I'm out, and y'all take care.